You only get one life. You get one opportunity to make a difference, to live, to change. So why am I not doing it? Why have I waited until now to start doing it? This year is going to be my year. 2023 is my year. That being said, here's some of my most memorable photos from 2022. I've created a ton of bad habits this year, like biting my nails again, overeating, not exercising, throwing my chores out the window, procrastinating. And I don't want to do that anymore. I can't beat myself up over things I can't change. I can only do what I can and change what I can. I'm in charge of my destiny, so why am I not trying hard enough to reach my full potential? I am my only competition, so why am I fighting with myself? Why am I not changing my future? Why am I not trying harder to be better? Maybe it's a fear of adapting, a fear of change. But why would I be afraid of that when change is one of the greatest things? Resetting for 2023. What that means can be totally different for you. For me, it means starting over with clean slates, starting with my room, which is an absolute mess. I think of the new year as a level up. And what happens at each new level? You see new things, you meet new people, you grow spiritually, emotionally, and physically. Your point of view usually changes, you evolve, and the world seems fresh. Almost like you're resetting, in a way, or adapting. Because if things stayed the same, the game wouldn't be fun anymore. So you level up, you advance, you adapt, and you grow. Sometimes I feel like I'm running out of time. Like time is just running away from me. Like there's a timer right above my head and it's just ticking away. And in a way, it keeps me from doing things because I think, oh, there's no need in starting this right now. I don't have enough time. And it sucks because I feel as though I miss so much. Like I miss so many opportunities. I miss so many things I could have learned. I miss out on things. I'm ending that this year, 2022. Because 2023 is my year. I know I say that every single year, but this year I'm actually going to do something about it. I'm actually going to take the steps to change. There's so many ways you could prepare for the new year and transition into 2023 with a purpose. Each year I like to create vision boards, which I hang up on my ceiling in my room, so when I wake up in the morning, I look at the vision board and remind myself of what's in store for me. I try to surround myself with the images by creating a digital vision board as well, to place as wallpapers on my computer and phone. I tried to create better habits for myself probably late October when my mom bought a new treadmill, but they didn't stick. And that's what I want to focus on in 2023 is making them stick. And I know it's not going to be incredibly easy, but I'm going to do it anyway. One thing you can start by doing is creating a self-care regimen. This will just get you into the swing of things. Make taking care of yourself a priority. Don't put a whole bunch of other people above yourself because more than likely those people aren't going to do the same for you. And it sucks to hear, but it's probably true. Give a good cleaning to things around your house, such as your room or your bathroom or your kitchen before the new year, or even at the beginning of the new year. If you can start off your new year with clean surroundings and a clean mind, it'll completely refresh you. And in my experience, that can keep you more motivated. Also, you can start off the new year by waking up earlier. You'll feel so much better doing so. Am I right or am I right? Personally, I know when I sleep until 12, 1, 2 o'clock, I'm tired for the rest of the day and I don't get much of anything accomplished. And then I stay up way too late, and then the cycle just repeats over and over and over again. Personally, I like to go for a nice walk in the morning, indoors or outdoors. It just keeps me feeling more motivated throughout the day and more energized. If you can find out what energizes you and what motivates you, do it earlier on in the day, because that'll just keep that flame ignited just a little bit longer. If I could give anyone one singular piece of advice going into the new year, it would be to not let little things get to you. Don't let other people's negative emotions impact how you feel. Don't let their negative emotions ruin your day. Because those hours that you spend holding a grudge or irritated or upset is just wasted time. I know sometimes you can't help how it makes you feel, but you can try your hardest not to let it get to you. Some days things are just going to get under your skin. No matter how hard you try not to let it get to you, it's going to get to you. And that's okay. But don't let it ruin too many of your days. Don't let somebody else ruin too many of your days. And another piece of advice is you are your only competition. Stop comparing yourself to someone you want to be. Stop comparing yourself to the you that you will become one day. Don't cry because you're not there yet. Don't bash yourself because you're not there yet. You'll get there. You're exactly where you need to be right now. And if you don't like where you are right now, change it. Do something about it. You are in control. I don't know how many times I could say this to someone, but you are in control of your life. You can take advice from other people, you can listen to what other people tell you, but in the end, you're in control of your next decision. Not your neighbor, not your best friend, not your boyfriend or girlfriend, not your parents, you. Just because you listen to their advice doesn't mean you have to accept it. But that also means don't let other people manipulate your life into what they want you to do or what they want you to be. Not everyone has your best interests. Your instinct rarely ever lies to you. You got this. I believe in you. I believe in me. I believe in us. And I believe that 2023, there's going to be a lot of changes and a lot of people. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me clean my room and try and reset for the new year. I wanted to share with you guys my 2023 bucket list. I feel like New Year's resolutions can just be one of those things that's like, it goes through one ear and out the other, and I don't want that to be me this year because I do that most years, and I want to have video documentation so that way I can stick to my goals for this year. I also feel like people make New Year's resolutions and they make these huge long lists, and it like just kind of gets overwhelming sometimes to like stick to figuring out one goal and completing it and getting to the next, like in a timely fashion, not taking too much time, not giving too little time to the project. I feel like routine and repetition is what makes or breaks a goal. If you don't have a good routine, a strong routine, and you don't stick to it like on a day-to-day basis or week-to-week basis, then it's going to be so much harder to achieve your goal. So this year I decided to do my goals based on month instead of just listing a whole bunch of things I had on my bucket list for 2023 and just winging it. I mean, I'm good with winging it sometimes, but I procrastinate a lot.
Enough said.
So this year my 2023 bucket list, aka goals, is strategized based on month. And then I have a few goals that I would like to complete every month, and then I have one yearly goal that's like my overall what I want to achieve in the end. I guess I'll start with my yearly goal, which, actually no, I'll do my yearly goal last. That should be like the last thing I touch base on, but it's like at the top of my list. So January, I want to focus on being healthier, walking every day, getting exercise, eating healthier food. I want to feel like a cleaner person, I guess. Of course, yeah, I'm gonna have some pasta and some pizza. Like, I'm not gonna, like, completely cut out food that I like. But I don't have the best relationship with food, so I would like to figure that out this year. I know it's not gonna fix itself in a month. So that's why I put that at the beginning of the year, so I have the month of January to focus on it, and then maybe if I can create healthier habits, it'll continue throughout the rest of the year. February, I want to learn how to manage my money better. That's one thing I'm horrible at. I spend so much money on unnecessary things, and I barely even have any money. So I would like to learn how to manage it and stop spending so much on unnecessary things that I'm just going to get rid of in a few years. It's the worst thing about it. March, I want to maintain chores, keep the house clean, keep my room clean. I swear I hate cleaning my room like I just did, but it's just so easy to get out of hand. It's so easy to just bring things into my room and just set it there, and I'll do it later. I don't really want to be in that mindset of, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it later, I'll do it in a little bit. I want to, when I'm given a task or when I know I need to do something, I don't want to procrastinate. I don't want to put it off until later, because then when I do it in the end, I'm stuck with 500 things to do when I could have just done it all over a long period of time. So, March, I want to maintain my chores and keep the house clean, keep my room clean, please. For April, I want to have a routine for literally everything. But I'm someone who likes to be really spontaneous. Like, I don't want to throw my spontaneity out the window and be stuck to a routine. I can't be stuck. I'm contradicting myself, aren't I? I would like to have a routine for everything that's logical. Like, when the clothes come out of the dryer, do them. At 7 p.m., I want to be home to walk and then take a shower and then go clean my face. I know I'm not going to do that every single day, but I would like to create these routines so that way I can have a more structured life, so that way my spontaneity can be less chaotic. That's what I want to do. Finally! In May, I want to write a lot. I want to write songs, I want to write scripts, I want to keep writing in my book. I would like to finish an album by the end of the year, but I'm not going to pressure myself to write a bunch of songs in May. I'm going to write the songs when I feel like writing the songs, but I want to get a lot of writing done in May. That's going to be my, main goal, is to write a lot. Because I love writing, but the past few months I just haven't done a lot of it. I get in, these burnouts, and I don't want to burn myself out to the point where I don't like to do it anymore. So, if I can create routines for things to help me not overdo it, then I would love to do that, because burnouts suck when you love to do something but you just can't anymore. In June, I want to work on being more social. Since COVID, I've developed really bad social anxiety when I go to certain places and when I do certain things, and I used to never be like that. And not saying that that's a bad thing. It's just not something that I personally love. I don't think anyone loves anxiety or social anxiety at all. I get really insecure around certain people, and I feel really stupid walking up to someone and just talking to them. So I don't do it, and I want to get out of that habit. I want to be more social, and I want to be approachable, and I want to be able to approach. Yeah, social anxiety sucks. I'm gonna kick it in the ass this year. July, I want to start posting YouTube videos twice a week. By that point, I would have done this for 6 months. I will have created some kind of structure and some kind of routine every week that kind of gets me in the flow of things, so that way I'll be able to add another video. I didn't want to start off by doing 2 videos because I would have just been so overwhelmed, and I probably would have fallen into a burnout much quicker. I feel like that's going to be a nice medium to start posting twice. Because I really enjoy doing YouTube videos. I enjoy filming them, I enjoy editing them. It just gives me something to do, and I would love to be an actress one day, and I feel like this is just having a camera in my face all the time. I eat it up. Slay! In August, I want to increase my flexibility. I was like 5 inches from getting my splits, and then I tore something in the back of both of my legs in like within a month. So I've lost a lot of that progress, and I want to get back to it. I really liked stretching. I loved yoga. I loved doing all that stuff, and like I said, I don't want to stop doing something I love just because I don't feel like it, or because I'm lazy, I guess. I want to get out of the lazy mindset this year. I have to get out of it. September, I want to focus on increasing my knowledge. I want to learn French so bad. I want to learn so many things, and I feel like I never have the time to learn them. Obviously, I'm not going to learn French in a month. I'm not going to learn much of anything in a month, but it's better to start than to never try. With most of these goals, I'm also not going to wait to start doing something. Like, even though I'm saying, oh, I want to focus on increasing my knowledge in September, that doesn't mean I'm not going to play my guitar until September. Obviously, I'm going to play it before then, but I'm just going to be focusing on increasing my knowledge, and that's going to be my main focal point, if that makes any sense. October, I want to create goals. I want to create like daily goals to accomplish them, aka stop being lazy. I want to wake up earlier. Hopefully I start waking up earlier than October. That's not going to be nice. And when I say daily goals, I don't mean like wake up at 5 a.m., walk, run, talk to my mother. Like, I don't mean things like that. I mean like going out and doing something like I'm talking doing things like cleaning out a closet and getting rid of things I don't want, or going to a show, or going for a hike. Something that's just not gonna bore me out of my mind, but also not gonna keep me sitting on my butt all day. In November, I want to drink a gallon of water a day. My mom got me a gallon water bottle last Christmas, 2021, and I was doing pretty good for a while, but I just didn't stick to it. And I would like to start drinking water on a regular basis more often, because I know I don't drink enough. And in December, I'm going to focus on reflecting on all of the goals that I did for the whole year. That's when I might get a little bit stressed, but that'll be good for me, just to have that month to reflect and not have to focus on anything, you know? So I have 3 goals that I want to accomplish every month. I want to make a short film every month. I want to eliminate toxicity from everything. I don't need toxic friends. I don't need a toxic mindset. I don't need toxic thoughts. I need to push it all away. I want to journal at least 20 days out of the month. I feel like that's better than nothing. And if I start out with 20, then it'll only increase from there. And then my yearly goal is to continue to work on myself and grow in my career and aspirations. I would love to be on set more often next year. There's so many things I would love to do, and I'm not going to share everything with you guys, but I'll share most of it. So thank you for sticking with me through the new year, and I can't wait for what this year has in store.